class. I am tutor Cletus Okoli. Today's math class is an Olympiad math question. If n minus 4 raised to the power 3 is equal to minus 64, the question has asked us to find the value of n. Kindly watch to the end and also subscribe to the channel. Alright, solution. The given question is n minus 4 raised to the power 3 then equal to minus 64. Okay? Now, if this is the question that we are given, the first step, I will move minus 64 to the left so that it becomes n minus 4 raised to the power 3 plus 64 equal to 0. At this point, I can express n minus 4 raised to the power 3, then expressing 64 as 4 raised to the power 3 equal to 0. What it means now is that I have both of the expressions raised to the power 3. Okay? Therefore, let us look at this sum of two cubes, a plus b, all raised to the power 3. Okay? This thing can be written as a plus b into a squared minus ab, then plus b squared. Now, this is how these two cubes, sum of two cubes, can be expressed. Therefore, I can now write this in this form. But before that, I can put this as n minus 4, then plus 4, all raised to the power 3. Okay? Expressing it now, this n minus 4 can be seen as a, and the 4 can be seen as b. Alright? So if I want to expand this, it is now going to be a plus b, which is n minus 4 plus 4. So n minus 4, then plus 4 into the first bracket. And in the second bracket, I will have it a, which is n minus 4 raised to the power 2. Okay? That is a. Minus ab. ab here is going to be n minus 4 multiplied by b. And b is 4. Okay? Next is b here, which is b squared now will be 4 squared. This is the second bracket, everything is equal to 0. What have I done? I have used this sum of two cubes, which is expressed as this, to expand the given question, which is n minus 4 raised to the power 3 plus 4 raised to the power 3. Okay? Narrowed down to this place where n minus 4 is seen as letter A in this case, and then 4, letter B. And from there, this is expanded to the expression we have by the right hand side. Now, moving forward in this expression, what I have next, you can see that minus 4 plus 4 will cancel out. And what will be left is n. Okay? Leaving me to simplify the second bracket. From the first bracket, I have only n. And from the second bracket, I want to expand n minus 4 raised to the power 2. And from the expansion, I will get n squared minus, this will now be n times minus 4, which is minus 4n times 2, which will give me minus 8n. Next, I will have plus 4 squared, which is 16. Very correct. Now, I have expanded n minus 4 raised to the power 2. The next I have is minus into the bracket n minus 4 times 4. And that is going to give me 4n minus 16. Then, plus 4 squared, which is 16, everything is equal to 0 from the second bracket. We have this. Now, moving forward, I can have it as n into n squared. Here I have minus 8n plus 16. Opening the bracket here, I will have minus 4n, then plus 16 equal to 0. Okay? Still working on the second bracket, I will have n squared minus 8n minus 4n is going to give me minus 12n. Then 16 plus 16 plus 16 will give me plus 80, 48. And it is all equal to 0. You can now see, it implies that n here is equal to 0. And to that, we have gotten the first value of n. Now, we come into the second bracket, which will be equated to 0 as well. Okay? And when that is done, you will see that it will look like this, n squared minus 12n plus 48 is equal to 0. It is a typical quadratic equation, and we can go by any of the methods of quadratic equation. Okay, but in this case, let us go by quadratic formula. By quadratic formula, we have that a from this expression equal to 1, and the b is equal to negative 12. Alright, yc is equal to 48. Quadratic formula says that minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Alright, we substitute the values of a, b, and c into this quadratic formula to get the two values of n. Okay, we have gotten the first value of n. We are now looking for the remaining two values of n, because from this quadratic expression or quadratic equation, you can see that we are going to get two answers, making all the answers, the values of n, to be equal to three values. Alright, let's go. I want to put in the values of a, b, and c into this formula, and when that happens, minus 12, because I have minus 12 here as the value of b, then minus b, that becomes minus 12 plus or minus the square root of minus 12 squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 48. What have I done? I have replaced the value of AC, which is a is 1, c is 48, as you can see from here. And also b squared is minus 12 squared. At the denominator, I have 2 multiplied by a, and a is 1. So solving forward, I will have minus will give me plus, then plus or minus the square root of minus 12 raised to the power 2 will give me 144 minus 4 times 48 will give me 192, then all over 2. You can agree with me that I will have this result to 144 minus 192 is going to give me the square root of minus 48 all over 2. Mathematics is life. Please kindly subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Alright, moving forward, I will have this written as 12 plus or minus the square root of 48 minus can be written as 16 multiplied by 3, then multiplied by the square root of negative 1 all over 2. Why? Because if I multiply minus square root of minus 1 by 3 by 16, I will get minus 48. But then this will now result to 12 plus or minus the square root of, okay, the square root of 16 is actually 4, then root to 3. And the square root of minus 1 is I, all divided by 2. Very correct. At this point, what I will write is 12 over 2 plus or minus 4 root to 3i all over 2. And when this is simplified, I'll have 6 plus or minus 2 root to 3i. In conclusion to this question, we can now say, from here we have gotten the first value of n, which is equal to 0. The second value of n, okay, will now be equal to 6 plus 2 root I, 2 root 3i. Whereas the third value of x is going to be, of n rather, is going to be 2 minus 2 root 3i. Now, these two values of n are complex. They are complex roots, okay? Whereas only this is the real root that we have in this question. Thank you, dear friends, for watching to the end. Please do kindly subscribe to my channel, and may God bless you for watching.